Is stream. It is stream, John Locke Cole. Good to see you, everybody. Welcome, welcome. We're here for a little bit of later day DOS-cider, the ranking of DOS games. Thank you all for being here. Thanks for being patient. I had some thinking to do about what we were doing for DOS stuff today, and then some setting up. I'm gonna be doing randoms. We've got a bunch of requests. So, for those that don't know, we rank DOS games here. Subs and patrons have a special channel in my Discord where they can request once a month a game to be ranked. I have a bunch of those on the list. I'm not doing any of them today, but I will do them. I'm in fact doing a special extra one later this week, but it's taking some time to set things up with my hand too. Some games are kind of tough. Some of them today might be a little rough. We'll see. But I am getting to them. We have a couple. Today, at least some other things. Some things I've found and just randomly happened upon. Most of it is just pure random off of the program that I have of like 8,000 DOS games. So, we'll be doing Tex Murphy as a special later this week. Under a Killing Moon, the third Tex Murphy game, at Boyks' request. And then I'll be doing a Sid Meier's special another day. I went through a lot of the manuals. Sid Meier, it's gonna be a little bit. So we're gonna work on that. And I haven't forgotten about your request either, John Locke. In any case, welcome to DOS-cider. We have our list. You can check it all out at doscider.neocities.org or by typing in !DOS in the chat once I turn on my bot, which I'm absolutely remembering to do right now, and put in the title of my stream, which I'm remembering to do right now, and just did. See, it was easy. I never forgot. It was there the whole time. So, we have our top 10. Let's go through them. We got Day of the Tentacle, Doom, Heroes of Might and Magic, our newest entry in the top 10, which we went through and completed as an extra thing because I had so much fun with it. XCOM, UFO Defense, NetHack, Mech Warrior 2, Mercenaries, Maniac Mansion, System Shock, which I would still want to go back to, Wing Commander, and Star Wars Dark Forces, rounding out our top 10. And of course our bottom 10, which we're not going to have today. We won't have them today. There's no bottom 10. Nothing's breaking in today. God, I hope. We have Scunny Lost in Space, the last of our bottom 10 Scunny games. The Castle of Dr. Melvado. There's going to be a day that I'm going to be terrified of when there's no Scunny games in the bottom 10 of this list. And I don't want to think about that future because it's scary as shit. It is a terrifying prospect. Castle of Dr. Melvado, Terror in Christmas Town, Industrial Killers, Snapperazzi, The Fortress of Dr. Radiaki, The Flintstones, The Jetsons, First Person Pinball, and All Dogs Go to Heaven. Are there more Scunny games? There is at least one that I remember. There's kind of two. There's another one, but it's made by a not Copysoft company. Scunny's got some weird shit. What's the link for the list again? It is in the title. You can hit !DOS and it'll give you all of it right there. There is always the chance that happens. Kind of scares you how much is below Hurl. Hurl operated as a game. Hurl's not even here. I don't. Oh no, it is. Okay, there it is. There it is. Yeah. Hurl's almost barely in the bottom 50. Like, it's not in the bottom 65. We have not reviewed the weird Gulf War Scunny yet. Nope, that's the one I was thinking of. Scunny Air Raid or Desert Raid. Anyway, we got some stuff to get into. Also, remember, if you're a sub or a patron, hop on the Discord. You can put in a request. I will get to them. I know that I'm skimping on my responsibilities today, but I will say this in my defense. It's the Canadian election today, and I'm fucking tired. So goddamn done. Anyway, let's just have some fun with some DOS games. Let's jump right on in with the first random game that I found. And I had to remember what it was. But from American Laser Games. Oh wow, that is coming in right away. Except
Repeat,
no sound. Oh, there we go.
attack.
Okay, I need to.
My ship has been overrun by the Black Brigade.
Okay, hold up. Let's get this. I want to make sure that you don't miss any second of that. Let's reload it, and hopefully we'll get it going. This is Space Pirates by American Laser Games.
Someone's receiving. This is Ursula Sky, commander of Colonial Star 1. We are under attack. Repeat, under attack. My ship has been overrun by the Black Brigade. Captain Talon is in control of the Star Splitter cannon. They're beaming colonists aboard the Black Dragon as hostages till the cannon crystals are found. Situation's bleak. Deflector shield destroyed. Can't hold out much longer. Please respond.
Whoa, the Space Pirates!
A scourge of the galaxy. Captain Talon has invaded our fair homeland. The evil machinery that works his sinister mind has concocted a diabolical plan to exterminate us all.
Welcome aboard the Black Dragon.
Okay, he's actually... Who was vaping in here?
Pitiful creature. Any attempt to come to her aid will be met with certain extermination. You see this black hole? It was parallax to this speed. Now I will answer him with his own Star Splitter. This galaxy is mine!
Please stop showing us your whole spaceman.
This mad pirate.
As it stands now, it looks as though this malevolent mistress and his armada of cutthroat pirates will succeed. His quest is my greatest creation. The Star Splitter cannon. All Talon needs now are the star crystals that will arm it. Well, these crystals have been lost for years on different worlds throughout the solar system. We must find them before Talon does. The journey will be treacherous and fraught with danger. There are many foes. Not only will you have to repel the Black Brigade, a formidable and seemingly invincible force, there will also be mutant life forms, sorcerers and mystics with their own bag of tricks. They will do all in their power to keep you from the star crystals. Then, of course, there is the greatest nemesis of them all, Captain Talon. But I want you to know,
I was gonna say apathy, but Captain Talon works too.
you and me, I've got a Star Splitter here that will blast that robotic space pirate crew out of the stars forever.
They're just spoiling everything.
What I need is a quick hand and a keen eye. What I need is a Star Ranger.
What I need is a Star Ranger. Okay.
Remember,
Wow, that went...
winners don't do drugs. Your history.
Okay.
Laser game.
A scourge of the... Captain has invaded our...
Okay. So... Oh!
These pirates are armed to the teeth. This is a chance to improve your aim. Greetings, Star Ranger. I'm just beyond the asteroid belt. Can you make it? Oh well.
I turned the game up. Sorry.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Nice shoot. Oh well.
Whoa, what? Did we lose? What?
In danger, Star Ranger. Make every shot count. Make...
Well. Let's try Space Pirates one more time.
Someone's receiving.
These pirates are armed to the teeth.
There we
This
go.
is a chance to improve your aim. Great, Star Ranger. I'm just beyond the asteroid belt. Can you make it?
Holy shit, that's fast.
Oh well. Nice shoot. Nice shoot. Nice shoot. Nice shoot.
Okay, how do I reload?
Ranger, Star Ranger. Every shot count.
Okay, but I need to reload. Oh, there we go. Okay, right click on that, I guess.
Your
Oh
life
my
support
God.
system is running low. Be extra careful.
Jesus, that is so rough. Holy shit! He's fast! He was waiting there for us. Too bad.
You can do it. Hey, why not try again?
Damn.
These pirates are armed to the teeth. This is a chance to improve your aim. Great, Star Ranger. I'm just beyond
Yeah,
the
these
asteroid belt.
laser games always ask, like, look at how fast that is.
Oh well. Nice shoot.
They always demanded incredible precision.
Oh well. Nice shoot.
Like the, Wetlands. The game from New World Computing that I actually, it was interesting, I kind of liked it, but it was like an on-rails kind of shooter. It was almost interesting, except that it was also like just, like wow. That's so hard to even see what they're popping out from. Like, a lot of fog and grain to know that they're like. Oh.
Star Ranger.
Okay, he was a bad guy. Okay, shoot everyone. Gotcha. Ah, the Star Ranger. Okay, actually, it does not demand precision, but it does demand that you click immediately. God, what is happening? Is it? Was that a good person? That was a good person.
Hey, Ranger, that was a colonist you just blasted.
Son of a bitch. Fuck off, man. What?
Don't quit on us now, Ranger. You
What?
Pick up where you left off.
What? Fuck you. Oh, and I can't even.
These pirates are armed to...
Okay, wait. And we're on Cadet. Oh my God, we're on real easy.
These pirates are armed to the teeth. This is a chance to...
Oh no, we're on easy. Hey, Ryudo, good to see you. We're just doing American laser games. Space Pirates. Oh, fuck.
Oh well. Nice shoot. Oh well. Nice shoot.
Figured this would be up Boix's alley.
Oh well.
I know where all of these people come out or I would die to all of them. God, it's so bad going into that light. Oh, I can't shoot him before he pulls a gun. Interesting. Got him. Okay, so the third one's a colonist. No, goddammit, it's the second one. Fuck!
You call that help? That was a colonist, you blasted!
Son of a bitch. Okay, that was a bad guy.
And whose side are you
I
on?
shot the dude! I didn't shoot her! That was a hot... What the fuck are you... What?
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
That's some bullshit. How many times do I have to shoot you? Go down. These games are kind of amazing. Okay?
Hey, Ranger, that was a colonist!
Was it? Okay. They had fun. It's really... This is so hard to tell. Who's a space pirate and who's a colonist. They need some better costuming if they're gonna ask for that. Oh hey, I didn't have to do the practice this time. Weird. And crash? Nope. Damn, I killed that space pirate so hard I blew up their whole ship and won the game. Check it. High score, baby. Beat it on level 1. Yeah, people making this had fun. This is I'm pretty sure these are the Mad Dog McCree people. I'm pretty sure. I think they're also American Laser Games. Yeah, it is American Laser Games. Yeah. Same people as Mad Dog McCree. Let's give a big shout out, though, to Ryudo. Sorry, I didn't get a chance to say hi to everybody. Welcome, y'all. We're doing DOS-cider, my ranking of DOS games. If subs and patrons normally put in games to be ranked, today I'm just doing some other things. Stuff that I found at random.
Someone's receiving.
We have them all up on DOS-cider.neocities.org.
We're under attack. Repeat, under attack. My ship has been overrun by the Blast Brigade.
By the Blast Brigade? Oh god, no!
Captain,
These pirates...
Oh, I just had to shoot him and it'll let me skip the tutorial. Perfect. I do love that you're not allowed to shoot anybody until the predetermined moment. I haven't done this a couple times. Dang, they got stunts. Okay. No shooting the colonists. Wow, they put a modulator on that just to fuck with you, huh? the obvious hitching. Oop.
Hey, Ranger, that was a colonist you just blasted.
You should get out of a war zone. But the hitching before anybody loads in is always really amazing.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
So good.
You're in danger,
What?
Star Ranger.
What?
Every shot counts.
What? I can't hear a word they're saying either. Some pretty good FMV though. And it's got a good whoop 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 laser. I'm liking that.
The dungeon light! Choose the yellow light!
Is that not a good light? Light, 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 light.
Tough luck, Star Ranger. I knew you couldn't win.
No. So I've been defeated by the space pirates. Alright, let's look at our list of 272 DOS games that I've ranked. It's kind of like an adventure game, but I don't think it's quite as good as Day of the Tentacle. It is a shooter, and the graphics are better, but it maybe doesn't play as well as Doom. Maybe. It is an FMV game, but it sure ain't Commander Blood. We're talking about the FMV being real good. You want to see some real good FMV? I actually really need to go back and finish Commander Blood. Like, really badly need to go back and finish Commander Blood. I'm gonna have to do something about that. I need to write myself a note to make sure I do Commander Blood, because that thing needs to be played. However, I'm gonna go down the list a little bit. We're getting it, yeah, around Clax territory is starting to be about right. This thing's not like, it's not terrible, it's not unplayable. But it is one of those games, it actually reminds me of two different games right away that I'm thinking of now. It reminds me of Wetlands, which is the New World Computing, yeah, like Leslie's saying, New World Computing on-rails shooter. It's not FMV, but it's an interesting game. Apparently the story gets really cool later on, which I believe, because that's the Might and Magic people. And they have fun with their games. I kind of believe in that, but also, it's way too damn mean. It's like way, way, way too damn mean. Yeah, also like the Area 51, but way worse. Yeah, that's exactly the kind of thing that it is. But it reminds me a little bit of Wetlands. The other thing that I was going to say that it reminds me of was... Oh man, where is it now? And now I'm having trouble remembering what I was going to say. I looked over. Oh, that's alright. But I was trying to think about like... Oh, Space Ace. It reminds me a lot of Space Ace. And the reason I say that is that these kinds of games are... Like, it's a shooter, but in so many ways you can't actually fire at the enemies fast enough. unless you know where they're spawning in already or have some idea. And so it kind of becomes a trial and error thing where you just go through it to watch the FMV, which is a very Space Ace kind of thing. Just passed another game that I think has better FMV. Mega Race. That's true. Mega Race has some incredible FMV. My counter to that is that Mega Race has way less gameplay. Even than this. I know they're like, there's not that much gameplay in here. Yeah, and Mega Race is like less than half of that. Mega Race is just FMV and basically nothing else. It's wild how little game there is. You still have some good fun stunts and stuff with the characters. Mega Race just has one really cool dude yelling some things at you. For the record, none of the American laser games are good. No, they're all terrible. I've seen Mad Dog McCurry more than once. I do think it might be a little bit better than... I kind of think it's just... one better than Mega Race. Which is exactly where I'm going to put it. Well, yeah, no, I liked the space pirate FMV stuff. There's some good Lance Boyle, like, don't get me wrong. It's close. Because I think that Lance Boyle is way better. The Mega Race character is a much more interesting person and very fun. But also, man, there's no game. There's just none. There's none. But yeah, the technical side of things is pretty dire. Even without it being dire, though, like I said, there's only so much that you can do with that kind of game with how on rails it is and stuff, because you always end up just memorizing where people come out. Like, they just become memorization games very quickly. Any of these kinds of shooters. It's always the big, like, problem with those, at least in my opinion. It always ends up with that as a glaring issue with all of them. But I have another one as our next game. I randomed into this game. Bumpy's Arcade Fantasy. Well, we're in the circus. Everybody loves the circus. That's good. That's good. Uh-huh. It's, wow, the uncool spot. God damn it. Hey, you're not allowed to be funnier than I am in my chat room, okay? At least not while I'm... You gotta, like, jump into the stream or something. Oh, so we can just pick any level that we want? Sure. Okay, I'm guessing the symbols are bad. Okay. So you can't go through any of the platforms here. And when you press space, it just kind of like bounces you higher. Interesting. Okay, that's kind of rad. The music stuff here is kind of rad, actually. Here, let me just... bump that up just a little bit. Rhythm platformer? I wouldn't say that. I think that this just that level, maybe? I don't know. Let's try another one. See what we got going on here. Let's go through another level of Bumpy's Arcade Funhouse. Oh, okay. So those disappear. I think that we should probably start at the beginning. Oh my god, okay. Yikes. That is rough. So yeah, it does kind of seem like it's got a... Like, that's maybe how the music happens? Okay, that's kind of rad. Oh, shit. Okay. Huh. How am I getting up there? Okay, so that works. Oh, okay. Nope. Oh, wow. That is some hard controls in a way. It's not like whoa. What is happening? That's not great. Dude. Got stuck on a dude. Here, let's just do Sound Blaster, because sometimes I know that the MT32 has some emulation issues. So let's try that. Maybe that's what it was. Ooh, that is a lot harsher. I mean, it makes sense. For those that don't know, the Roland MT32 was like an $800 some piece of hardware back in like the 80s and 90s. Oh, that is so much worse. Yeah, so the platforming is weird. It takes a minute to get used to, because it's one of those things where it's like timed a little bit. Like, it's not like you press over and you immediately go. It's when Bumpy hits the ground the next time. So the timing matters a lot. This is maybe going to be a hard one to rank, because this game seems really interesting, actually. Like, this seems really cool, but also, oh my god, the difference between the MT32 and this one is dire in terms of sound. Yikes. Like, this is 92? It doesn't need to sound this bad on ad-lib. It doesn't. Oh, okay, those just skate you across. Interesting. Nope. Ah, damn. Yeah, that's tricky. Nope. Oh, fuck. Oh, for God's sakes. There's like a weird timing element. Like, you don't always have your jumps. I would say that it's your input getting eaten, but I don't think that's what it's actually... Like, it is on purpose. You have to time it for when you're jumping down. So there's like a little bit of a timing element to all that. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna try the MT32 again. I need that in my life. It sounded really cool with the MT32, and I gotta hope. Gotta hope that works. I'll have to think about how to rank this on that, but man, it sounded so cool with this Roland going instead. Nope. Fuck. This is such a cool design to have these as the sounds. And like, it's nice. This is a really, just a little pleasant thing. I don't know. I'm liking this a lot. Okay. Yeah, this is neat. I am digging this. Oh, that's how the green works. Okay. Oh man, I might have soft locked myself actually. Yeah, I don't... This is a bit of a puzzle game too. It did say that in some of the stuff I looked at, but I didn't know what they meant when I was looking at it so far, but now I kind of get it. That it's probably that, yeah, like, I think you can actually lock yourself out of this. No, I can get high enough, okay. Nope, fuck. Oh, that's gonna be bad now. Oh, got it though. Yo, this is fun. It's not like... This ain't a top 10. But it ain't bad. Nope, I pressed over. Fuck. Yeah, I could spend a lot of time playing this as a child. Honestly, like, I would play it now. This is kind of good. Like, it's... Again, it's nothing amazing, but it is... It's challenging, but it's one of those things that, like, you jump back into the levels really quick, and the levels are really simple, so it doesn't get super frustrating. Like, it's just easy to start over. God. That one is weird. The timing of the jumps is something you really got to get used to. Fuck, 'cause it's easy to double hold on it. And then it's also really hard to, like, get the timing on the last one sometimes. Also, I'm sure this doesn't help. Yo, that's neat, though. I don't think that there's too much more to this, but as, like, a fun little just arcade experience, of which a lot of early DOS stuff is, this is a really cool one. I've heard that there's actually a Bumpy series. Look at a couple other ones. We saw that one. Oh. Oh, yeah, okay, so this is... Again, like, this is a bit of a puzzle. Do I have to go over and then across? Huh. Yeah, we'll look at the other difficulties here really quickly, too. Good point. Okay. Oh. Oh, I see. Huh. Alright, well that is bumpy so far. Let's look at some of the difficulty things real quick. Ooh, not password. It is easy to double press on this. Oh my god, please. No. Okay, it's just going down to password every time. Like, I'm highlighting. Okay. No, there we go. Okay. Weird. This menu sucks. That menu is real bad. Alright, so what is the difference with hard mode? Oh god, it's just speed up. Yeah, that's fucked. Holy shit, that's so wrong. Oh, that's bad. You wanna talk about bumpy speedruns? Here you go. There are 0 speedruns. I could be the first. Ah. Fuck you, Bumpy. Do what I tell you. So fast. Alright, so yeah, it just speeds up. I think that's enough of Bumpy. It's a slight little thing, but that doesn't mean that it's bad. It's interesting. I kind of love that thing. I'm actually really down with Bumpy. Now, is it better than Heroes of Might and Magic 2? No. No, it is not. It's not better than Operation Carnage. God, I had to take every chance that I can to mention Operation Carnage. Check out Operation Carnage if you haven't. If you like Smash TV, woo! Operation Carnage. Cool shit. This, less cool shit. But still interesting. I'm thinking... could be in a Flix mix. I kind of feel like it's around a Lode Runner, The Legend Returns. It's not as good as Lode Runner. Lode Runner is a great port. It has, like, level builders, all kinds of things in it. Like, multiple player modes, lots and lots of stuff to let you play more Lode Runner. But this is very, like, in that vein. It sucks that it's not a top 100 DOS game, but I guess that we are in the zone of there's a lot of DOS games now, and like, I like ST Sideline decently. Bubble Bobble is okay. None of these are terrible. Far from it. Franco the Crazy Revenge was even kind of fun. It's not a Cosmic's Cosmic Adventure. It's getting close, though. Actually, maybe it... God, there's a lot of Cosmos Cosmic Adventure that kind of sucks. I'm just thinking the Bubble Bobble was fine. Yeah, no, it's worse than Bubble Bobble. The Clax port's not that great. Better than Clax? Ooh, okay, this is where, see, this is where it gets difficult. Because the problem with the Clax port is that the sound in it sucks. It's so bad. But hey, so is Bumpy's sound, unless you have an MT32. And then it's amazing. But I gotta keep in mind that its sound on a regular, normal-ass, like, not $1,000 hardware sound card back in the 90s is worse than Clack's. I think it has to go lower. Now that I'm thinking about that, yeah, I hate to do that to Bumpy. But, man, it's, kinda rough on that side. It's too bad, because it's, like, real roller coaster there, but... I think it's better than the game's winner challenge. I think it was just very samey in there. It's not great. It might be better than Mr. Boom, the Dynablaster knockoff, also known as Bomberman. I don't think it's better than Dark Legions. Don't think it's better than Dark Legions. Yeah. Alright. Bumpy's Arcade Fantasy. Congratulations, this top 125 DOS game. Which, honestly, at this point, that's not bad company to be in. There's some pretty good games here. There's even LucasArts games below it. It helps that Afterlife kind of sucks. It's kind of bad. Hate to say that about LucasArts, but that one's not great. Speaking of some legendary developers, though, I found this little company that did a game called Shadow Knights. Also known as Shadow Knights, the Shogun of Death. By some little-known people that you might notice in the credits there. Just two Johns, just hanging out and doing some things. This is 1990? So remember, subscribe to Gamer's Edge, and watch out for these two Johns that might go far in the game industry. Oh, that is some classic, like, Duke Nukem Commander Keen-ass sound. Holy shit. Oh, that's got a cool animation of pulling those up. Holy shit. Okay. Dogs, as usual, are the absolute worst in games. In games. I said in games. Oh god, oh god. No, no, no. Dog, go away. Bad puppy. Bad puppy. Fuck. Oh man. This thing's mean. Okay, this is mean. Woof. Holy shit, where's the... Get the hell out of here, dog. Oh, that was most of my life right there. Fuck. Okay, that worked. Dang. Jesus Christ, that dog. Alright, did it. Stage 2, approach. Loading graphics. Okay, it gives you a full heal. So that's kinda nicer. Oh my god. Can I not jump it? Oh, I don't think I can actually throw it in the air. Oh no, okay, I can. It's just weird timing. And the dog even goes through the floor at us. Nope, dog. I'm gonna need you to back the fuck up. Oh, and that fired... That seems bad, because I think... Yeah, I no longer have ammo. Ow. Yeah, I see a problem here. Space heal self. Enter panic button. Hold up. Up, throw magic star. Wait, so there is a... Okay. Down controlled. Okay, hold up, hold up. There's more controls than I realized here. Interesting. Also, space is not heal self, because that's how I've been jumping, right? Wasn't it? Maybe I'm wrong. Now I'm trying to think. Okay, I can just do a regular attack. Alright, alright. I'm losing my mind. Okay. Now this game gets significantly better when you know all the controls, as it turns out. Yeah, so you can use your magic to heal yourself instead. Ow! Dick! The dog didn't jump down there before. Okay, it's kind of neat to have it be... Take the spray right here. To have the healing and attack be the same thing. Okay. Yo, this game's kind of getting good? You know, I'm thinking these John guys, they might have been on to something. Ooh, that sounds not good, though. That's if they were trying to heal without magic. The controls are definitely stiff, like really stiff. Come on. Get out of here. Okay. I didn't even see the one behind us. It just fades into the background. The projectiles are not the easiest to see here. Holy shit. The way the controls are set up, too, like the actual buttons that they're on, not my favorite. Oh my god, that is brutal. Like, I'm really having to put my hands into claws, which is very, very hard, considering I have a broken finger here, and I broke this finger last year. So I'm kinda Kind of struggling a little bit on that. Control and Alt and space and enter, which actually I haven't even used. Ah, there's the panic. Okay. Well, that sucks. That's a very unfortunate moment. That definitely needs to be an instant kill. Aha. Fuck. Oof. That was not the best. Get here. Holy shit. That is mean. Oh no, oh no, oh no! Dogs, no, please. This is the peak of gaming. Hey, Cladness, good to see you. I wouldn't call this the peak of gaming, but we'll see. I haven't ranked it yet. We will shortly. Not actually even. Oh wow, okay. I did not think to look up this. Yeah, I know. Got some real stiff jumping. I really like a lot of the animation stuff they did. Is there fall damage? There is not. Okay, yeah, I'm trying to jump over you. Thank you. Oh god! It's okay, I have no hits left. I just gotta be perfect. Oh god, we're against all these dogs. No. Fucking dogs. Alright, I'm gonna do one more try. I wonder how many stages are in this thing. I really wish. This is one of those games where I really wish my hand was better right now because it's certainly not the easiest to do with two messed up hands. The delay on that got me. Oh, I can't. You can duck attack. Holy shit. You can also just drop off there into the abyss because, you know, you accidentally bumped the wrong button. That's also a thing you're allowed to do. I wouldn't recommend it, but you can. An extremely legal maneuver. It's nice that it also, like, tracks your magic off screen, too. You can go above stuff. That's really cool. Oh, these fucking dogs, man. This thing definitely seems like it's built for challenge. Although, as mentioned previously, certainly not helping the way that my hands are. Although, hello? What's this? There's more... Okay, there's, like, a lot of secret pathways here, too. Dang. This game's going for some stuff. Oh, fucking dog. No! No! Oh god, there's so many dogs! That's a lot. What did I do to my hands? Broke them. At different times. It's a lot of dogs. Oh, not that. No, I jammed this hand in Barcelona about 4 weeks ago now. I stumbled down a stair and smacked my hand against the wall, I guess. And it's just not gotten better, so I'm now casted. The other one, I dislocated the same finger on the other hand, but I did it where, I, like, bent my finger sideways, like 90 degrees. Doesn't it make photography kind of hard? Yep. It sure does. It's going to be real rough. I have a wedding this weekend. Last year, though, when I broke my hand, I did it the day before a wedding. And I also, like, destroyed my shoulder and ankle and stuff, too. And you show up and you just do it. That's wedding photography, baby. Ain't no sick days. What am I gonna do? Tell somebody, sorry, I'm not feeling very good. I'm just not gonna do your wedding today. So unfortunately, I don't really have an option to say no. Jesus Christ, those dogs. Jesus Christ, those dogs. Alright. Well, this is a neat little game. Maybe a little too hard. Maybe also a little too hard for me specifically right now. Hi. But also pretty cool. No music. The graphics are, like... They're not amazing, but also the animation's really good, if that makes sense. Interestingly enough, it's got some things going for it. Mwah. No, gee, that game was made by the makers of Doom. Oh, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, no, that was in. I am well aware. As I mentioned right at the beginning, I'm like, hey, just peep a couple of those names from some young mavericks in the game industry. Just a couple of Johns, just hanging out and having a good time. I'm gonna say it's not as good as Doom. I'm gonna throw it out there that it's not quite Doom. You can also tell that it's very, very much like the Apogee id kind of sound library, because if you've ever played Duke Nukem, like the 2D platformer Duke Nukems, or Commander Keen, all of that, like the weird, I don't know how to do them, But like the weird electronic beeping boops of firing off things and jumping, grabbing power-ups are all extremely in that vein. And that also means, I'm going to say something a little controversial here on that front. They're better in Duke Nukem, but in the first Commander Keen, not great. Their sound is pretty terrible. Sound is subpar. Oh, hi. Thank you. So with that in mind, it's still an interesting little 2D platformer. It's funny, we had a really similar one that I think is a lot worse in a lot of ways. Although, a different game, definitely. But Ninja. A little older, too. Ninja feels a little similar to this. I think this is better than Ninja. Ninja was cool, but this is better. It's better than Bumpy's Arcade Fantasy, as much as Bumpy's Arcade Fantasy was a neat little surprise today. I don't think it's better than Mystic Towers or Overkill. It's not better than Commander Keen 1. I don't think it's better than Super Solvers or Carmageddon. Or Dino Park Cartoon, not GTA, not Summoning. Wybarm is really neat. Wybarm feels very similar to this in like a 2D kind of combat game. But it has more going for it, I think. Wybarm, you can like transform yourself into a bunch of different forms because you're basically a Gundam. So I don't hate that. It might go above it though, because it's really... It says that maybe a little bit better controls. It's pretty mean. Is it better? I think it goes below Wybarm. Is it better or worse than Jill of the Jungle, though? And that's where some of that sound library kind of... Those are on par. They both have bad sounds. Jill of the Jungle, though, does give you a very cool, like... oh god, sound test to fuck around with and have all the worst sounds in that game go to your command, so that's kind of neat. Definitely a more expansive game for Jill of the Jungle. It's got a little bit more going for it. I think that the jumping and movement and stuff is a lot smoother in this, but Jill of the Jungle has some like neat power-ups and transformations and like a world map, and it's doing a lot more things. Honestly, in some ways, you feel like the Jill of the Jungle sounds are so bad that they're good. A little bit of it for the Shadow Knights too. They're nostalgic, at least for me. But they're not. They're still kind of bad. They're still pretty bad. There's some of them that are pretty fun for Jill because they go a little over the top. I think that this is a bit worse than that. And by a bit worse, I think maybe just barely worse. No, I'm going to put it right under Alkadam. Alkadam was neat. It was a cool idea. Shadow Knights. The Shogun of Death. That's what it was. Number 74. You know, I mean, we played that weird hover tank game from these John Romero and John Carmack characters. Then after that, after 1989, they made this Shadow Knights game. And then they cracked into the top 100 DOS games with Commander Keen 1. I think that they might just be on an upward trajectory for their games. We'll have to pay attention to them for the future. We'll have to see if they come out with anything else that's maybe kind of good. In the meantime, let's get another game going. You also just love how out of the place the Jill of the Jungle Jupiter track is. Oh, there's some wild sounds in Jill of the Jungle. Jill of the Jungle goes a lot of weird places. Epic Mega Games, sure did some stuff. But next up, we have another game that I fully randomed. So Streaker proudly presents Highway Madness. I'm sure this is gonna be great. Listen, it's gotta be good. Wait, what? What do you mean the game's not been installed? I did install it. I swear I did. 1 second. There we go. With a name like that, it's gotta be amazing, right? Like, you gotta think it is. Ooh. To contact me, read the manual.doc. Ooh, man, look at these losers of Spit and Furball. And to all my BBS boys! Shoutouts to the BBS! Oh, this is gonna be great. Do I have Sound Blaster? Sure. 220. And then the magical IRQ. 7. Okay. I'm gonna turn down the volume a little bit on this one, just because. Let's show some greets. Gotta shout out to Spit and Losers. And Furball Losers. Adam and all the other BBS boys. Something about this game. This is my first game that I have ever released, so don't expect too much. Goal is to survive as long as you can. Nothing else should be easy. And at times, they're missing quite many effects. Ooh. Have fun and don't lose your hair. Use the following key. Cursors left and right. Every time you collect this item, you'll go to the next level. So left and right. That's... Collect letters, avoid others. Back to reality. Whoops, there goes gravity. This is a really mad highway. Yeah! Uh-huh. Hold on, I'm just gonna need a hit of that. Yeah. That's for all the BBS people. Oh, also. Uh-huh, uh-huh. That was me making that noise. It wasn't the game. That's just me doing it.
Uh-oh.
This is hard to watch. Oh, you haven't seen any bad games then. Yeah! This isn't gonna breach bottom 25. Not even close. Well, I'm not trying to rank things early, but just so you know, this thing is already probably at a bottom 50. Yeah! This functions, it's not weirdly creepy. Sometimes it just lets you exit a level immediately. Yeah! So do these also speed things up? Or, like, sometimes it seems like after I take a B, it slightly just, like, bumps us ahead. Did you notice that? Feels like it. I wonder why W was the decision to be exit and not, like, I don't know, E. Oh, that didn't count. Okay. Huh. Yeah! Yeah! So I'm guessing that for high scores, you actually just don't want to exit levels early. There's a weird speed up slowdown that happens. You can see it every once in a while where, like, the speed's not exactly uniform. Yeah, the audio's not causing actual psychic pain. True, true. It's not stolen. Well, okay. It's not obviously stolen from, like, Looney Tunes, like Scunny and Terminator. Oh, Scunny Cart's such a treat. I'll be back. Thanks, Scunny. Yeah! Daring of a company called CopySoft. Yeah! Like, look at how the speed on everything going down changes sometimes. Like, it'll just randomly... It's not like a huge difference, but sometimes it'll just speed up just a little bit, like right there. It might be slowing and speeding up based on the number of objects on screen. Yeah, it kind of seems like that's the case. Which is probably why it speeds up when I grab things, because then there's less objects for it to use. So it goes a little faster. Yeah, because once a bunch of things go off, then it bursts ahead. You're totally right. That's exactly what it is. It's slow down from having too many things on screen. Amazing. I think I get this. I'm also noticing that it doesn't really seem like there's a whole lot of difference between the levels. Like, it's not even going faster, kind of thing. I often have a pretty big complaint that a lot of old DOS games are way too damn hard. And, this is a rare exception. Yeah! So how's everybody's week? Oh, boy. Oh, those go really fast when there's nothing else on screen. Yeah! Okay, I'm gonna try and make it to level... If we make it to level 10, I think we... Ooh, see if that just, like, finishes, or... I'm guessing that it's probably just infinite, because there's no difference in the levels. Yeah. Should be getting your next assignment the next week. You'll find out where in the world you're going for a few years. Oh, hell. Nice. I don't actually know what you do. That's an interesting thing to have to look for. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna get shot by one of these bullets and see if we get a different sound effect. Yeah!
Whoa.
You lose.
Oh, we do! Hold up. Okay, there are different sound effects for getting hit. 1 second. Oh, it is getting narrower.
Whoa.
Ah, you're a computer toucher.
Uh-oh.
Of course.
You lose.
That you lose is pretty good.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So are these ones always uh-oh?
Uh-oh.
Yes.
You
Okay.
lose.
So those are always uh-oh, and the other ones are always whoa. And that's the thing, I guess? Yeah, because there's just those 4 items. So we've hit all of them. Yeah, I totally didn't notice. It's narrowing every level. We should have noticed that right away. To be fair, it doesn't really change how hard anything is, so it's kind of hard to pay attention to it.
Blast.
Oh! No, there are different sounds.
Uh-oh.
You lose.
Dang. I don't know how many there are, so I kind of want to hear them all.
Whoa. Whoa.
You lose.
You know, I gotta say, those Finnish developers are sure made a little bit different. I tend to like a lot of Finnish games. I like Noida, I like Baba Is You. Compuli's pretty great. This one might
Uh-oh.
not be on the same level as some of those.
Uh-oh.
You lose.
Okay. How goes DOS-cisions? It's going. It goes. It goes. Alright, well, let's rank up. Streaker proudly presents Highway Madness. Make sure we get the full title there, so everyone knows exactly what you're doing. Making root beer pulled pork? Hell yeah. This might be a little worse than Command and Conquer. I think it's worse than Bumpy's Arcade Fantasy. Pretty sure it's worse than Space Pirates. This is the one that I was immediately thinking of. It is very in the vein of Kilo Blaster. The sad thing is, this is a freeware game made by somebody as, like, a fun side project, and Kilo Blaster is made by Epic Mega Games. Which is tragic. Please, it's obviously had a much better soundtrack than Command & Conquer. You're just trying to bait me into playing Command & Conquer music. That's all you're trying to do. And damn it, it's gonna work. Of course it's gonna work. It's always gonna work. It's not worse than Alf, that's for sure. No, I don't think this is worse than Alf's first adventure. No, it's not that bad. It's not worse than Mega Destroyer Frantis either. I think it might be better than Kilo Blaster. Kilo Blaster has a lot more sound, but all the sound is obnoxious. And it's got a lot more challenge, but the challenge is all frustrating and stupid. So I think I'd rather take a game like this that's just way too easy than Kilo Blaster. A game that is actively obnoxious and frustrating in every possible way. I don't think it's better than Spitwad Willie, though. Congratulations to Streaker proudly presents Highway Madness. A top 250 game. Which does put it, I was wrong, it does put it in the bottom 50 games that I've ranked. So far. Barely. Well, that was the last game that I had set out for today, getting randoms. So I'm gonna do one more random game that I just raffled right now in the background. So let's see how this works, because I got a little more time. I still have to not pay attention to the Canadian election before I hang out with my lovely wife to not pay attention to the Canadian election. Alright. Perfect timing. Let's just do up Snack Attack 2. Okay, so let me explain what just happened there. Couldn't figure out how to start, so I pressed 2, like the number button 2, and then it worked, somehow, and that started the level. So then I tried, okay, I'll obviously use these keys, right? Like, it's gonna want to use the numpad. It did not. So then I tried to use these. Did not want to use those. So then I tried to hit WASD or something just to see, like, started mashing on there, and that's when it said wrong key. So I hit escape to see if we'd get a menu, and it killed the game. Let's try this again. I think that I maybe started on level 2 because of that. Yeah, it seems like there's 6 levels, so I'm guessing that you just, like, 1. Yeah, that's level 1. I'm guessing. Okay, it's not numlock is not the problem. What could it... Okay, but it's not the right key to... It's not giving me any feedback on these. It is Z. Okay, wait. So Z does go down. What the hell? So then what else is there? Okay, Z goes down. What other buttons? Because it's also not anything else near Z. Oh, A? Okay. Oh, I know that people like Kilo Blaster, but they're wrong. Okay, so Z and A are up and down. Is it like I and O? I often have seen Z and A and like an O and P or something, but not here. What else is there? If it's Z and A, what's left right? What the fuck is left right? DOS, why are you so bad with this? Oh, X? X and C. Okay, Z-A-X-C. Oh, that sucks. Wait, they don't run from you when you turn... They don't change at all? Really? Okay, so sometimes we get, like, the big mouth without getting the power-up? Does that mean that we can occasionally just eat them? I wonder. I should have realized that it was Z-A-X-C. That's actually not a, like, fully uncommon keyboard layout in these days. Which tells you how much it's the Wild West for, control schemes. God, this is... Yeah. Oh, it's so slow. Yeah, those are bad control schemes, but it's also, again, like, honestly not uncommon. I fucked that up. I missed the thing. It's so slow. Okay, the one that's over there just zoning me out is real obnoxious. Why is there one, like, there's always just one that's just hovering over the power pellet? No. 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 No! Fuck. Dang. I'm so fucked. Yeah. Okay, so if we go to other levels, are they faster? Yeah, it's just this. Okay. So it's just the same level, but I'm guessing that it's just faster. Which probably makes it easier to play and not harder. Which is very funny. Getting used to this control scheme is also a thing. Okay, so I need to get these bottom ones first. Well, they're dead. Otherwise, we're fucked. We're still so slow. Even with the power-up, it's impossible to catch things. Gross. Well, some real bad slowdown on this one. This was apparently a 1982 release. This is actually making a lot more sense. For 82, this is kind of surprisingly good, actually. I didn't realize how old this was. When I first looked, I thought that said 92, and I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, knockoff pile of shit. Makes sense. 82 is kind of wild for this. That's not going to be good for me. On the IBM personal computer. Yes, exactly. How do we get in there? Okay, those just open and close. So I don't... What's the deal there? I wonder. Hello? Oh, I can't... Right, okay. They can go in and out of those. I cannot. Gotcha. Oh, wait! We do get a different board! Hey! Look at that. There are different mazes. Okay. I mean, yeah, so this is just straight up Pac-Man, huh? Seems like the Big Mouth power-up also makes us faster than the enemies. Well, I mean, it better. That otherwise it's useless. Yeah, if it didn't do that, there would be a real big problem with this game. Not that there aren't already. But it'd be a real issue. Because, yeah, the power would be totally useless if it didn't make you go a little faster. Oh, come on. He's going through that. Alright. Yeah, this seems like... This seems like a Pac-Man clone from 1982. You know, it seems like a Pac-Man clone from 1982 with no music, which makes sense, because 1982. It's an interesting maze game. You love Pac-Man games? Oh, so you're a big Alf fan, then. You must really love Alf the First Adventure. You love the maze games? I think this might be slightly better than Alf the First Adventure as a maze game. Maybe. I'd say it's better than that Gauntlet port. God, that Gauntlet port is just endlessly frustrating to me. This is getting into Moraf's Blast territory for me, I would say. Moraf's Blast being like a breakout Arkanoid kind of clone from Morafware. I think it's Steve Moraf. It's perfectly serviceable, but also very much exactly what you think. And kind of, like, honestly, looking at the time that it came out, 1982 again, the graphics in it are actually really good. Like, really, really good. It looks great, and it runs nice enough. Like, it's not super fast. It's not super challenging the way that, like, you'd want a modern Pac-Man to be, and as responsible for that. But it's, you know, better than you'd think. Like, it's fine. It's not, like, super snappy like you'd really want from it. But it's not terrible either. Like, it does respond to my controls. It wasn't like things were going weird with it or anything like that. And yeah, the control scheme sucks, but that is simply every single game before, like, 94 had problems with that. Honestly, even a lot afterwards. I've talked about it before, but go back and play the original Deus Ex and look at your keybinds and then put your head in your hands for a minute and then rebind everything. Because it certainly has, like, oh, yeah, it's easy. Just aim with your mouse. Use your scope with the bracket keys and move around with WASD. You know, just get that extra hand going. It's something. It goes places for some of the control schemes for a long time in early PC games. FPS controls were a work in progress until, like, 2003. Yeah. A lot of controls were. Like, for a long time. It took a long time for controls to be kind of even vaguely worked out, honestly. It was the mid-aughts when things started to be like, okay, this is how you make a game control. Here are some basics. So I can't fault it, like, that much for it. But it is also just a Pac-Man clone. And even if it's a competent Pac-Man clone, it's a Pac-Man clone. Well, what more do you say about it? It's somewhere around here, I would say. Kinda hated King's Quest 7. Kinda tempted to put it above that. But that's also probably not fair. Well, I mean, this is competent. It's fine. Like, if you want Pac-Man at home in 1982, you don't have a lot of options. This is probably a pretty good way to do it. Pickle Wars, my favorite. Oh yeah, I love the salad shooter. TM. What, the salad shooter sponsored game? Yeah, that's great. Top 200 game there. It's better than Charlie the Clown. I'd say it's better than Death Track. I think it goes right there. This is serviceable. Put that stamp on the box. Alright, if anybody from Funtastic Inc. is looking for a new review for their 1982 classic Snack Attack 2, you can just go ahead and put serviceable right there. My gift. Am I still doing charity events for pickle stuff? Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll still be doing that. We're going to do it in the fall, I think. This is year 10 of it, which is why I kind of want to do it for the fall, because I need to sit down and, like, really work out something special, because it's been 10 years of doing it. So I'd like to do something pretty big. That being said, we're also a lot smaller community than we were 10 years ago, so we'll see how that works. Trying to balance that out and figure out what to do. But there we go. We have our couple games here for today. Got a nice snappy. As I'm trying, I can't snap. All my hands are broken. Nice snappy 2-hour stream. Nice and easy. 5 games. Wham bam. Right out the door. We're gonna get a whole bunch of actual sub and patron requests done right away, because there's a little bit of a backlog for those right now. I would have done them today, but I was looking at a lot of manuals and things, and I just needed a little bit more time, I think. So I'm going to be doing, because there's some more involved requests this last month or two. But we are going to be doing a second episode of DOS-cider in a week as a special later this week. You can see it all in the Discord. I have my... schedule up in there. So we're going to be doing Tex Murphy under a killing move as a special for Boix, his request for last month for March. And then I'm going to be doing a Sid Meier special with Pirates Gold and Civilization right away, because both of those got requested by different people, and I figure I gotta sandwich those two together. I was looking at some of those manuals and was like, I just don't know that I have it in me today. It's a lot. That's a lot. But I'm going to head out. This is a nice one. We'll be back tomorrow doing some Dark Souls 3 stuff. Cinder's Mod co-op with CoBuddy and Jeffaghost. Got invited to do some more stuff like that. So we're going to just do that up with CoBuddy and friends. But you can, I'm not going to go through the whole schedule. You can see the whole thing on there. If you like the stream, those follows mean a lot. You can always check out the podcast. And you can also check out all of the DOS rankings on DOS-cider.neocities.org, or you can look at the full VOD playlist on that link right there that you'll see on the stream. I'm going to head out. Hope you have a good night. If you're Canadian, go out and vote and enjoy your evening, and hopefully don't panic. Like I am. Like, enjoying my evening, not panicking. And I'm going to host you to somebody else, so don't go away. Thanks for sticking around. Remember to just do it up and act on instinct.